Hello ladies and gentlemen, Yessik Ziiq here again today for the first episode of LA Gamespace experimental game gameplay. That was a weird thing to have to say. Anyways, this game is by Takahashi and Adam Saltzman. You might remember Takahashi from having made things like... Oh, let me think now. I can't actually remember what it's called. So he has made games like, and not including Nobi Nobi Boy and Katamari Damacy. So recently, or quite a while ago, I actually invested in LA Gamespace, which was basically a space where people can get together to experiment and research different types of indie games and come up with new ideas and just swap ideas around. And one of the fallouts to this is that I got a bunch of weird indie games, some of which were made for this purpose alone. Now I'm not sure how available these are ever going to be. A few of these are backer exclusive, so completely impossible to get a hold of. And others, I think, are currently available in like a small pack that you can pay a very minimal amount for the next day or two. But this is one of the weirder ones, and I'm pretty sure this is a backer exclusive. This is just called the Alphebet game. And all you do is you hold down the buttons to make certain letters run. Now right now this is a fairly easy thing, especially since my keyboard isn't one of those ones that only allow you to press certain amounts of keys at the same time. I can press as many as I want at the same time. So for some computers and some keyboards, this game is easier than for others, which is kind of weird, but really cool. At the same time, my C got stuck. Okay, there we go. No, C! Keep going! Okay, B, oh, I've lost it. I was holding them all down, but I've lost it entirely. There we go. Now, you might notice that I have kept the volume up a bit high for this, because I think the soundtrack for this is probably the best part, and the only thing that really makes this game enjoyable. Like, if it didn't have the crazy-ass soundtrack, I wouldn't like it anywhere near as much, so I gotta hold all these. There we go. Apparently I'm not holding Y and J properly. Oh. So those smiley face blocks, if you jump on top of them, they will lower. So I've lost C now. Okay. One of the hardest parts of this is just making sure that all of your letters are constantly moving. Sometimes you let go of one, and you just forget about them. The other thing you can do is actually just get the first few letters, and this helps you by allowing you to just push these letters behind, and then you get fruit. And okay, the fruit does several things. First of all, it changes the letter you press to control everything. Second, it changes everything to the same letter, and third, it makes the letter who got it poop. So a bit crazy, really, all things considered. Let's see. Have to keep holding Z now. F, okay. The thing is that F got stuck behind there, so it kind of screwed me over. Took longer than I would normally have. And as you can see, it starts getting pretty goddamn hectic just because of how many letters you have to be pressing. So let's get these guys to go, and maybe the M can get the banana. Indeed it cannot. So let's F? Yeah! Everything is F. Now that was really helpful because it actually managed to boost me up quite a bit. Yes! 22 seconds! Now, there's only 11 levels, but even for just the 11 levels, it's super fun to play, and to just try to score attack and get as far as you can as fast as you can. So now everything's J, L, S, I, SLI, I again. Okay, so they all turn into whichever fruit last got the letter. ZMKL. C, come on, get over there, C. Yes! Yeah, so since very few people can get a hold of this game, I decided that hey, strangely enough, the first few letters almost spell ear in French. That's kind of strange. So as you can see, the letters can actually jump off of each other, which is very helpful in a lot of situations. Let's get I to come over here, and then I can use all the I's in order... Oh, no! That's awful! N-H-O-R. Need to get the N over there too. E-L, come on guys. D. I have the D. Do I ever? Okay, come on. Lovely. So yeah, this is pretty much all of the game. It's a rather silly game, and it was actually called Takahashi's Silly Game, like that's what it was labeled as an advertisement. And I figured anything by Takahashi I want, just anything at all, so that's why I invested in LA Gamespace. Let's get H to come over here, and then I can just get all the H's to jump over. Q? Come on, Q, Q, everybody! Jump, yeah! And then I think the rest of them can actually make it to the end. U, Z, X. Lovely. Thing is, I tend to never get too much over 30 seconds. I think my longest time was a minute, though. E's. Okay. I wasn't expecting an E to randomly pick that up there. Let's get E to come forward here, and then I can use all the E's to just run on by. Okay. So here what I want to do is I actually want to get L over here to get this pair, or J I mean. Okay, and then everybody can run forward as a J. E. Sometimes focusing on one letter is an important aspect of this game, but I didn't make it in time. This is the one that took me like several minutes last time I did it. So let's get C, P, Y to run, and then they can just push them up the edge. Then I just need G, B, and X. Come on, guys. Yes. Oh, A. Yeah, tons of fun. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the first episode of my feature of all the experimental games in LA Gamespace, and I will see you guys next time. This is so fucking cute.